How could I end this video without naming my car? What? Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It is Michelle here. So I am heading to a wedding and I decided to film a chit chat, get ready with me, a mini life update just to catch y'all up on what's been going on in my life. But before we get into the video, y'all, this is the outfit, this is the look we were serving for the wedding. I bought this dress from ASOS and it's just so stunning. I'm gonna try and find the link and leave it in the description box below. I accessorized with my YSL purse and the shoes were from PLT, just these white classic heels. And jewelry, I have Ana Luisa on my ears, and the bracelet, I believe it was a gift from one of my friends. The watch, of course, is MK, but this look was giving. The only annoying thing was it would ride up, but other than that, I loved it. But let's get into the video. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So this is Michelle here. I am doing a life update today. Before I did this video, I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram. I really wanted to what's going on? I wanted to sit down and actually talk to you guys about my life and what's been going on, what's going to be going on, but I also wanted to know what you guys actually cared about as far as my channel, me being present on here. I'm going to try my best to be as authentic as I can with these answers because I love the fact that I have vlogged my journey on YouTube, as far as my career goes, and so I like going back and looking at how far God has brought me. So I love documenting my life on here, and I thank you guys so much for watching my process and just coming along this journey called life with me. I really appreciate you guys. But I'm going to talk and do my hair at the same time. I'm heading to a wedding today, and so I decided to do a little chit chat, get ready with me. My face is already done, as you guys can see. Little cute, soft glam look, but the hair is not. So I'm going to talk while I do my hair. This hair is so good. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm going to link it in the description box below. This is from West Kiss Hair. They are literally one of my top 5 hair company. But yes guys, let's get into this life update video. Sorry if I'm looking this way because that's where the mirror is. Like I said, I'm heading to a wedding, so I want to look good. Okay, so I'm going to split this video up into 3 sections. Let's get into this life update. So career-wise, what is going on with me? If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Michelle. I have been a registered nurse now for 5 years. My specialty is in critical care, so I'm an ICU nurse and a PACU nurse. And if you guys have been watching my vlogs for a while, you know that I flip-flop between PACU and ICU. I'm currently doing both. ICU is mainly my main gig, and the PACU is a PRN job that I kept for over 4 years. I really like the staff and I just like the hospital I'm working for right now. So I'm not letting it go as of yet, but I know a time will come and where I'll have to quit the PACU, but right now I think I can still manage it. But if that time comes, I'll definitely let you guys know what I'm planning on doing. So as far as my nursing related jobs, I have 2 jobs, an ICU nurse and a PACU nurse PRN. So that's what I got going on as far as nursing profession. As you guys know, I took a good 3 months off from working because I really wanted to focus on school, and I also needed a break from just being at work for so long. I used to work 60 hours a week, so 5 days, you guys, 4 in a row, 3 in a row. I worked a lot. I worked a ton, and so this summer came, my birthday was coming up, and my contract was ending. And I was like, Michelle, you can't just keep working. Although the money is amazing, you can't just keep working yourself to death. So just take a break, relax, and really try to focus on yourself. Try to focus on what you want to do. Because I know that I'm not going to be a bedside nurse forever. So I need to think long term. I had to focus on those kind of things. That's why I took a break from work, you guys, because I just felt I didn't want to get burned out, getting to that point where I would just be a little annoyed going to work. And it's not because of patient care, because I like my job as a registered nurse. It was just little little annoyances that would just get me, you know. So I decided to take 3 months off from working this year, and by the grace of God, I've been able to stay afloat. And so it's now time for me to head back, which I am really, really happy about. So starting off, great news. I secured another position, guys. I secured another job. I am going back to the ICU, and I'm just so happy. My 3-month break was well deserved, but I want to get back to the money, okay? But I do have a testimony to share. This is why I just go so hard when it comes to crediting everything that I have and own to God. This is why I go so hard when I give him the glory, because the things that happened to me in terms of career, like, it is not by my might, you guys. This is why I go so hard for him. I've seen God. I've seen God move in ways that I cannot explain. But anyways, guys, here's the testimony. So I had worked with this hospital before. So a position came up that I was interested in. So I went ahead and applied for it. One of my coworkers had recently secured a job with them as well. So I contacted her and I asked her how her interview process went. And she told me what they asked, the questions they asked her. They asked her about skills, just to really see if she's competent at the job. So I was a little nervous because I had not worked for 3 months. So it's, even though it's like riding a bike, you still kind of forget some things. So I was a little nervous about getting an interview at this position. So I applied for the job, right? And I had the managers for that ICU's number because I used to work on that floor. And so I texted her and I was like, hey, I went ahead and applied for this position here. Do you mind connecting me with the hiring manager for that position? Even though it's an ICU position, I wasn't talking to the hiring manager. Somebody else was in charge of hiring people. The manager I spoke to is affiliated with that hospital, so I thought, I could ask her to direct me to the right person. So I did, and so she was like, yeah, Michelle, I know the hiring manager. I'm going to reach out to her for you. So soon after that, I heard back from HR, and they're like, okay, Michelle, we have your application. We're going to go ahead and set up an interview for you with the hiring manager. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm nervous. So yeah, I told you guys I called my friend, my coworker, about the position already. So I got even more nervous because I was like, I haven't been to work in a while. What kind of questions are they going to ask me? So I did research prior to the interview. I woke up, I was punctual. I did my makeup because when you look good, you get the job, okay? So I got to the interview, guys, and I meet this hiring manager for the first time. And she literally tells me, oh yeah, you already got the job. You don't need to interview. I was like, I got the job? Yeah, the manager recommended you, so you don't need to interview. And I was like, okay. I was like, wow. So I literally, the favor God showed me, I just don't understand. Because like I told you guys, me and the coworker that actually interviewed for her position have worked on that unit before. So the fact that they're familiar with her working on that unit before, but she still had to interview. And me, I just thought that I would have to interview as well. But she literally said, no, Michelle, you got the job. They recommended you. So here's your start date. And by the grace of God, I have started. And I'm just so happy to be working again. But that type of favor, I'm just like, God, you're just too good. So as far as career update, I'm back in the ICU, guys. And just the way I got the job was just God's goodness, and I'm just so happy. But yeah, ooh, these curls are coming out so cute, so cute. As far as content creating, my life is going to get really busy. I'm not gonna say this out loud because I really want to also focus on being on YouTube and social media. But if I get too busy, I'm gonna have to sacrifice something, and unfortunately, you guys might not see me as much, but I'll try my best to organize my life enough in a way where I don't have to do that, So yeah, that's my career update, guys. I am back in the ICU. I love the fact that we are growing on this channel, and I just can't wait to share more of my career with you guys. So yeah, God is good. Moving on to school. Okay, let's talk about school. What's going to be happening with school. So for this course, I'm going to try and go to school and work So I'm going to be working full-time 36 hours a week, and I'm going to be doing school, and I'm actually in practicums, so I'm going to be in the clinic while also like studying while I'm home. So my life is going to get really busy. So I think I'm going to take a break, you guys. I know. Do not get upset with me. But Chamberlain's program is just so flexible that I'm able to do this. I love the fact that like it's working out this way, because I don't want to be put in a box, whether I go to school strictly or work strictly. I like the fact that I can flip-flop. I love the flexibility of Chamberlain's program. If you guys want flexibility, Chamberlain's schooling will give you that, okay? It's not gonna give you like an A+ educational experience, because I think that authentic education, traditional education, being in class, listening to a professor, being on campus, I think that's the best way to learn, in my opinion, because the distractions are not as many, and also like you have accountability, because you're expected to report to class, participate, and to fully like immerse yourself in the academic process. Meanwhile, like online schooling, even though it has its benefits, it can be difficult managing that and like trying to live a life. So yeah, I would recommend Chamberlain if you want flexibility. But anywho, guys, so after this course, by the grace of God, if I pass, I will only have 3 more classes left. So I'm almost done. And I know you guys are probably like, Michelle, just go ahead and finish. I hear you guys, but I cannot come and kill myself. I cannot come and kill myself. I just really cannot. So that's what I decided to do. After this course, I'm gonna take a break from school and then resume next year, and then get the degree in 2023. So I'll be a 2023 graduate, one of those months in 2023. Once again, I'm not in a rush to get this degree, so I'm thankful that Chamberlain's program is flexible enough to give me that. So that's what's going on when it comes to like my education. I'm gonna answer some questions I got concerning that. So somebody asked, how's school coming along? So I hope that I was able to answer that. And somebody else asked, hey Michelle, any tips on how to keep up your grades as a nursing student? So I'm gonna link how I got a 4.0 in nursing school with you guys. Definitely watch that video, because it entails a lot more than what I'm going to say here. But honestly, having really good discipline will get you the grades you need. And if you have to go above and beyond your peers to get the grades you want, you might need to make some sacrifices. Discipline, organization, and just applying yourself. I personally noticed that on the weeks in where I apply myself in my quizzes, studying, reading my textbook, I know more, I feel more competent. And on those lazier weeks in where I'm like, I just want to get the assignments done and be over with, I'm not as strong, So definitely dedicating that time to study is important. And it's a sacrifice you have to make until you secure that degree, girl. School is not easy, so just know that it's going to come to an end, and you will make it. You'll make it. But definitely check out that video, guys. How to pass nursing school video. I hope that video helps you a lot more. Moving forward, and someone else asked, is NP school hard? Comparing NP school to my BSN, it is not hard. Okay, it's not hard, because at this point I'm familiar with like what's going on. I'm familiar with the medical terminologies. I'm familiar with how the healthcare field works. I'm just building up on my foundation. So I wouldn't say NP school is hard. It just takes a lot of dedication and just discipline to really get through it. But if you set your mind to it, girl, I know you can do it if you're thinking about NP. Okay, so I hope I answered those school questions. Okay, moving on to personal life.
moving on to the personal life. I'm gonna just finish this up and then I'm gonna come back and talk about my personal life. You guys asked some questions concerning like dating, finances, and all of that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and change into the dress that I'm wearing to the wedding and sit probably in my living room and talk to you guys about that. We'll see where I decide to put the camera, but I'm gonna go change really quickly and I'll be back. Guys, I am done. This is what I'm wearing to the wedding. I don't have my shoes on yet, so I'll do a full OTD towards the end of the video or like in the beginning of the video. We'll see where I put it. But now let's get to the personal questions, and I'm going to try my best to be as authentic as I possibly can without oversharing. As you guys know, we have to be vigilant and we have to be cautious when it comes to sharing certain things. And so I'm just gonna allow the Holy Spirit to help me answer these questions in a manner that will still be helpful to you guys. So let us move along. Some people ask some dating questions and then some finance questions, and someone said, what makes you happy? That was such a great question. But yeah, so let's start with the dating question. Are you dating? And if so, are you planning on sharing it on social media? Great question. Dating has been really interesting for me. It has been really, really interesting. I finally opened myself up to that idea. I also have to use wisdom when it comes to dating, especially, me putting myself on social media. I have to be really, really careful on the kind of people I allow in my life. I saw somebody post this one day. They're like, if he has a social media, do not be with him or something like that. But no, I just, somebody off the grid where nobody knows about. So the question is a little vague, but as far as am I dating? Yes, I am dating. And like, what's my opinion when it comes to sharing on social media? I believe that's what she said. If so, are you planning on sharing it on social media? I'm just being really cautious, you guys. I'm just being so cautious. Marriage is not an easy thing to do. Like, dating seriously is really, it's a commitment, and I by God's grace, I want to be with the right person. So I want to give myself the time to choose the right one, if that makes sense. I don't want to rush that process. As much as like every woman wants to get married and all of that, I think that decision can literally change the trajectory of your life. So yeah, I am dating, if that makes sense. Moving forward, will I share that person on social media? When the time is right, of course. When the time is right, I will definitely do that. But I don't see anything wrong with people who decide to share their person they're dating on social media. As long as they have peace around it, they have peace around the decision, then sure, post them. Give people their flowers while they're still alive. Like, everybody wants to feel appreciated. If he did something really spontaneous and amazing for you, why hide it because you don't want people to see it? I don't know. Give people their flowers when they're alive. So yeah, definitely, if I have peace around sharing, then I will definitely do it. So I'm not opposed to that idea. I just want to caution you guys also to be really careful. And as you guys know, like, I'm really trying to walk with God. I'm trying to do things that please him, but I'm not even gonna sit here in front and say that I have been the perfect Christian, because I have not. There are times where I do fall short of his glory. So, but I know that I cannot be in a relationship in where he is not in, and where he's not being glorified in. So that's one thing I'm set in stone on. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm living this perfect life where I love Jesus and I don't sin, or I don't, life happens. But the thing about sin is that you repent from it and you don't go back to doing it, right? So definitely having a heart of repentance and just growing in this walk with him has been a lot, but I'm learning every day. And yeah, if that answers your question. But okay, moving on to finances. Somebody said, managing finances, how do you keep track of everything? How do I keep track of everything? So as you guys know, I've shared this on my channel before. I do have a financial advisor that is helping me manage my finances. I am a huge fan of employing someone who is qualified for the job. I know that there are areas when it comes to finances that I can be very ignorant in, so therefore I wanted to seek professional help when it comes to, you know, my retirement plan, saving money, allocating money, showing me what's out there. I know you can sit on YouTube and do your own research and all of that, but for me personally, from what I'm gaining from having that person do the work for me is more than helpful for me to outsource that responsibility to them. So I do have a financial advisor that is helping me manage my finances, and yes, I hope that helps. Someone says, do you have any investment tips? If yes, drop some affordable investment ideas for nurses. Thanks. I don't think it should be specialized to nurses as far as investing. Real estate is a great investment that people can do and has great returns. So I would definitely say invest in real estate if you have the finances for it. As far as like short-term investment with like Bitcoin and all of that, y'all, my dumb self, I tried it a little bit, but I wouldn't put like a huge chunk of money in there. But I never gained. I never gained when I did little stuff like that. So, which is why I'm happy I have an actual financial advisor who is investing my finances for me. But yeah, I wouldn't do anything short term like that because you will lose money. I mean, if you have money to spare, if you want to just test out what NFTs are, what Bitcoin is, cryptocurrency, all of that, I mean, more power to you, but they're not safe ways to invest. So yeah, but I'll definitely say real estate. Real estate is like number one. What makes Michelle happy? What makes Michelle happy? Knowing that I am living in purpose makes me happy. Knowing that I'm living a life that is pleasing to God makes me happy. Eating grapes makes Michelle happy. Sleeping, playing tennis, helping people, all of that, talking to you guys, being creative on YouTube makes me happy. And somebody asked, am I going to Ghana in December? Girl, have you seen those ticket prices? First of all, I like to go straight. Okay, I like straight flights. I don't like layovers. So I'm taking United. United leaves from DC, and that's what I do. I take United. So if you go on United's website right now, just look at the tickets for December. Economy, yo, economy. They're asking for $3,500. $3K for economy? 3K for economy is not it, girl. It is not it. I don't know what United is drinking. I don't know what, I mean, if somebody wants to sponsor my ticket, then sure, I'll be in Ghana. If somebody wants to sponsor the ticket, then I'll go to Ghana in December. But as of right now, as of September 2022, I don't want to say never. I never want to say never. Something might happen. I might make an impulsive decision to go. So we'll see. But as of right now, it's 80% chance that I might not be going. 80% chance that I'm not going to be going. But those of y'all who do go though, please have fun for me. Have fun for the both of us because yeah. And also another thing is like I want to take first class. And I'm like, Michelle, if economy is 3K, what the heck is first class? You know, it's like almost 10K. I'm like, what the heck? Just to go to Ghana? I like nice things, but that's just not a wise decision at all. But yeah. But yes, guys, this concludes this life update. I hope I was able to make more things come to light for you guys concerning my life. I thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the support you guys give me on here. And so I'm sorry if I do have to disappear from YouTube a little bit. I apologize, but life is just gonna get a little busy. But I'll try my best to upload at least once a week. I tried that whole 3 days thing and it was hard, but I will definitely be present. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, I will stress this. Please go ahead and follow me on Instagram because I'm definitely more active on there. And you guys get to see my life in real time instead of on YouTube and where it can be backed up. So definitely follow me on Instagram, guys. Oh, how could I end this video without naming my car? What? You guys, thank you so much for all the love for my new car, my new baby. Can you believe I have not named her yet? And I've had that car since July. I have not named her yet. I have finally found a name for my baby. And as you guys know, my first ever car was called Maya. And this one, you know, she's a little, I feel like she's so like sophisticated, you know, she's grown. And also just from like everything I've experienced getting her, what's happened since I had the car, I want to give her the name Grace. Grace, because I think that definitely God's grace that's why I'm where I am today. And also just grace because of what I've been through since I've had that car. But yeah, God is good. I was gonna name her Grace Ann, but I think that would be a little, I'm aging her too much. So we'll just call her Grace. Grace is a really great name. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please go ahead and give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.